Hey, Phil. Why am I not surprised to see you here?
Just flying with the wind, darling.
You wouldn't happen to be watching us on Lewis's orders, huh?
What? What and who?
No need to look so dumb. We know everything. Lewis told us.
Keep it down, you mother cluckers. Even the walls have ears here.
You think the clan's got a mole in the station?
They buy off anybody they can. That's just the way it is. Nothing new.
Nobody ever tried to buy me off. What about you, Sonny?
No, me neither.
Why? Well, I wouldn't accept it, but it's a matter of principle.
Ha ha, you're a funny kid, Marty. But you're lucky you didn't get approached. These bastards get everybody at their most vulnerable, and you're especially vulnerable right now.
Because of the little one?
Exactly.
Hey, even you knew about that?
What do you mean? Everybody knows.
Oh, clucking hell, Marty. I swear I'll kill you.
Hey, don't hurt me. I'm about to be a daddy.
When this is over, I swear I'm going to invite you for a proper cup of coffee. Listen, Phil, if you're following us and you get lost in traffic or something, here's the address where we're headed.
Thanks, Sonny. Wait, is this a joke?
No, if you're going to follow us anyway, I don't want you to lose our track halfway.
Oh, okay.
So, since when?
Am I standing here?
Since when are you a member of the King's Guard, you buffoon?
Ah, so you even know our lame name. I didn't make that up, believe me.
Phil, get to the point.
A few years ago, Lewis recruited me. It was good money, and I agree with what they're doing. Plus, I was tired of chasing sad dames' husbands around in smoky joints. I wanted more.
Didn't we meet in a smoky joint?
Yeah, but now I'm chasing kings and queens in smoky joints. Makes my beak taste a little different.
I'll bet. And you were watching us.
Who do you think called for help when you broke into the Wessler estate? Or who softened up the queen before you got to the distant light?
Oh, wow. So, a big thank you is in order.
At the very least, you pluckers.
Well, thanks, I guess.
It was hard to say, wasn't it? I see it's killing you.
Leave me alone.
We hear you've got a hot lead.
Just don't burn yourselves, chickens.
I'm afraid we're a little burned already, kitty. But we're made of tougher stuff, so don't you worry.
But you're not doing anything illegal, are you? I mean, you're not breaking any laws or anything?
What? Come on, Moses. You've never done anything like that.
Is that irony?
Your senses are one of a kind, Mr. Master Detective.
And that's cynicism.
You're amazing, Moses.
Hey, don't mess with us, chickens, or you'll regret it.
Just kidding, guys. Relax, we're all on the same team.
I'm not always so sure of that.
Don't be such a misery, Moses.
Laws are there to be interpreted freely.
What? No, not at all.
I don't like what I see in your eyes, Boss Bird.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this, Mon, once and for all.
Just get out of this in one piece, okay? And let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
You're an angel.
I know, Marty. But I don't want you to meet any other angels tonight, okay?
Understood.
Good.
Sonny, you didn't tell the captain that you knew about the secret strike force, did you?
That's the type of question that you know the answer to, but you ask anyway.
Are you answering a question with a question because you don't want to answer it openly?
What's going on here? I don't really understand.
I admit, I don't either.
Whatever your answer is, Sonny, we know that the chief knows that you know.
All right, that's enough.
Want to get a cup of coffee, Marty?
Count me in.
All done. It was time to put an end to the matter. When I looked at Marty, I saw nothing but confidence. Perhaps naive, but determined and brave, like some demigod from ancient mythology, an indestructible rooster. And then it occurred to me, I wanted to be like him. Slowly, the outline of the factory began to appear. The sky was even darker here. Was it the smoke, or was it some ominous cloud? Either way, I had to summon all my strength. Marty was counting on me, and so was the city. One last run, old cock. One last run. And there it stood in front of us, the former textile factory, looking like a fortress. While black smoke rose from its chimneys, beams of light from its towers searched for anyone foolish enough to trespass. Well, here are two dumb cluckers doing just that.
It really is a fortress.
Barbed wire, searchlights, they don't make it easy.
Hiding in plain sight.
No sane animal would set foot in the hive. We're nuts.
I so want to get these guys.
And if everything goes to plan, they'll be behind bars soon, Marty.
Amen to that.
But no heroics, okay? All we have to do is get proof of what we suspect. And of course, get Frank's body out of there.
Well, the main entrance is impossible.
Unless we come in with a tank.
If only Blood Boil's poster tank was real.
A tank is never a good solution, Marty.
Wow, what am I saying? Is that from some general fella?
Yeah, from Colonel Santino, I'm too old for this shit, Featherland.
They have a whole fleet.
They've already swamped Clawville with the stuff, but I'm afraid they won't stop here.
The colonies?
Best case, but worst case, the whole wilderness.
Unless they're stopped by the legendary chicken police.
Let's just get this done, okay?
With you, Boss Bird. I don't want to know what's in these.
I think we already know, partner.
Quite a building.
It was one of the largest clothing factories in the whole city. In fact, the whole empire.
Wouldn't it have been in the Crown's interest to protect it?
By the time the clan got their hands on it, the business was already going bust, thanks to the Segregation Act.
Ah, so the Crown is responsible.
For this madness in the hive.
This economic, political stuff gives me a headache.
You don't have to think about it, Marty. Just be there when the fast bullets fly.
That I can do. Are they playing war games or what?
If they find out what we're doing here and the Clawville police invade the hive, it's certainly gonna be war.
Shit. Can this city take that?
I don't know, but right now, I see no better way.
We're clucked.
I shudder when I look at these huge towers.
Hey, there seems to be a light on the side.
Looks like a back entrance.
If we can get down that hill, this looks like a better place to get in than the front.
I agree with you there, Marty. Look at this, Marty. A back door, away from everything, all lit up. Isn't that a wonderful coincidence?
They could have written in big red letters, crap.
Yep, kinda on the nose.
We're just going in anyway, right?
That's what we do, young fella.
Are they trying to keep something out?
Or they want to keep something in.
Probably both.
You ready?
Always ready, partner.
I wish I shared your enthusiasm.
It seems too easy, doesn't it? Did they really just leave the door open?
Marty, look over there.
Is that? Oh no.
Frank. There's a reason they left the door open.
It really is a trap.
They want us to see what they're doing.
Why would they do that?
Because they've led us all the way here by our beaks, Marty. Strange little clues in strange places. The gold tooth, the secret message, you name it.
We're just pawns in their game.
Don't write us off yet, young fella. We know something about Frank they don't. What Frank himself told us.
What do you mean?
What he said before he died.
He said, the meat is us. We can guess what that means. Cluck, we know exactly what it means.
And what else?
Something about not eating that shit?
He said, I swallowed that shit.
The fake meat, right? And it's understandable he'd be angry about it after he found out what it was made of.
That's what I thought at first. Then I realized Frank was trying to tell us something more. Before Mick shot him, he swallowed something. Something important. A piece of evidence.
That's what the note on the strange paper said.
I hid it where no one will ever dare search for it. Only through my cold body.
This means that...
Brace yourself, Marty.
Oh no. We're not...
Yeah, we have to open Frank up and get that thing out of him.
So we cut open our dead friend, take out what he swallowed, and then somehow get the cut-up body out of here?
That's the plan, and we've got to hurry.
Good plan. Fortunately, there's not a single filthy psychotic element in it.
You know me, always trying to think sober.
Yeah. Well, another check mark on my bucket list, that's for sure. So, how do we get started?
We start by taking a deep breath.
Great wild ones, have mercy on us. What a massive machine. What could it be for?
Well, Marty, considering it's a meat processor...
Do you think this is what moves the thing that grinds the bodies to a pulp?
That's exactly what I think.
Okay, so no questions, right?
Missing insect bodies. A new, cheap meat substitute.
Shall I say it?
Not sure I want to hear.
Fake meat is actually real meat, and it's made from the bodies of insects.
Thanks, Marty.
I had to say it out loud. I felt like I was going crazy otherwise.
That makes two of us.
What a lovely outlook.
Oh, shit. It's definitely Frank. Look at the antlers.
Looks like they haven't started yet.
Yeah, we just made it. They could be back any minute, so we gotta hurry.
Gotcha.
Don't lose your head.
What is this? Yuck, how disgusting.
It's covered with some kind of tough, sticky slime. We should get it off.
But how?
This is where they did the autopsies, right?
More like brutal dismemberment. Whatever you want to call it, there must be something we can use.
Did you find anything?
There must be something here that might be of use. What about this?
Some kind of acid. Or maybe it's good for the goo ball.
Maybe. But what if it eats everything, even what's inside?
Any better ideas?
Nope, not really.
Look.
Is this the king's signet ring?
It is. Which means...
What does it mean exactly? The king himself formed an alliance with the clan?
I might have thought so yesterday. But after what Lewis said...
Lady Kayla.
I'm not sure. She could be dealing with the clan on the king's behalf.
They needed a new hideout.
Kayla gave it to them. The Hive.
She's worshipped like a saint here.
She opens orphanages and shelters for the homeless.
So the church is essentially a cover.
And MEAT makes a cheap meat-flavored product out of insects, which she floods the city with.
I think I'm getting dizzy.
She must have run out of the homeless.
Is that why they had to dig up graves? By order of the king?
The ring must have been Kayla trying to frame the king.
But why would she want to frame the very man who gives her power?
I don't know yet, Marty. But either way, Frank got the ring somehow, and before he died, he swallowed it, so Mick and his gang couldn't get it.
What have we got ourselves into again, Sonny? Well, we got what we came for.
We got even more. Let's get the clock out of here.
That's the spirit. Sonny, did you order pizza?
I don't think it's a delivery guy.
What do my eyes see? Cocks never sleep, huh?
Hello, Mick. This night just keeps getting longer.
Yeah, I could use a nap.
If I could, I'd clap for you guys. But I got a gun in my hand.
If it helps, you're a bastard with or without a gun, Mick.
Ah, the fool in the leather jacket, am I right? The good cop on the team. No need for the usual routine. Let's just be honest with each other.
Cut the crap, Mick. Do what you came here to do. I don't even care.
But I do.
You know, I want to enjoy this moment. I can't just let it fly away. I want to savor your demise. You don't mind, do you?
Cluck you, Mick, and your pathetic puppet gang.
You know, sonny boy, better to be a puppet in a new world than a free fool in the ruins of an old one.
This is too poetic for you, monkey. Just kill us already.
Hey, that was good.
Thanks, partner.
Silence. One more word.
What? You gonna shoot us? Do it.
I'll get to that.
But first comes the big monologue, right?
You know, in a kind of narcissistic, sociopathic fashion.
Don't you want to know why this happened? You live and die for mystery and justice, don't you?
Well, actually, I'd like to live a few more minutes. You, Sonny?
Yeah, and extra points for the live and die remark, Mick.
So ask me, what do you want to know?
Cluck, you're really enjoying yourself, huh?
I've never enjoyed myself so much.
Wow, that sounds really sad.
Okay, enough with the chit-chat. We're gonna play your game, Mick. Let's get this monkey business over with.
I'm sorry it has to end this way, but you walked into the trap, and you did it of your own free will.
You killed our friend, Mick. You probably don't understand this, but people matter.
So much so that you'd put your own skin on the line? No, I really don't understand, Sonny. You know, where I come from, the strong stays on top. The weak gets left behind.
Come on, Mick. Before we killed your boss, you were just a little monkey on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to thank you guys for what you did for me.
Our pleasure, but you're next in line. Then maybe your secretary can be the new leader of the gang.
Oh, if I were you, Sonny, I wouldn't crow so hard. The gun's in my hand.
See, that's the difference between you and me. A gun doesn't make me feel big.
Oh, really? I remember now. You didn't pull the trigger, did you? At the Westler Palace, someone pulled it for you.
So, why did you lure us here? Why didn't you shoot us outside my apartment or in front of the PD?
The clan is strong, but we're not stupid, Sonny. We do what we do for a reason. Why do you think we set up headquarters in the Hive?
Because the police can't get their hands on you here.
And no one else. So if we're gonna execute 2 cops, what better place to do it?
But still, all the headaches and planning. It's a bit sophisticated for a simple thug like you.
We didn't want to make martyrs out of you guys. It's that simple.
That doesn't add up.
Sonny, you're always thinking, and maybe that's why you can't see what's in front of your eyes. We just wanted to get you out of the picture. Simple as that. No body, no clues, no case.
Nah, you're not that slick, Mick.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Sonny. Oh, you'll be surprised at what I've got up my sleeve.
Why Frank? What could he possibly know that he had to die for?
Why, that's a very clever question, Sonny. Pulling the motivation out of me and our plan, too. You are such a greedy boy.
I'll settle for you answering just one of them.
That miserable insect got obsessed. It amused me at first, but then he really got his antlers into everything. And finally, he took a thing that belonged to me.
Some valuable trinket?
I have a feeling you know the answer to that question very well.
We have the king's ring, Mick. But why is it so important to you?
I thought you were smarter than that, Sonny. If Frank had leaked that we're operating in the Hive with the King's blessing, and the meat is in the hands of the clan, it would unleash chaos too soon.
Your house of cards is collapsing, Mick. No matter how hard you try to hold it together, even if you kill us, the animals will find out.
The animals? Come on, bird brains. If they wanted to, they'd have found out by now. Just like they would have found out what's in those pretty little cans.
Clawville isn't just monsters like you, Mick.
Clawville is made up of sheep. Greedy, shy little sheep. It doesn't matter what you shove in their faces.
What are you getting at?
We like chaos, Sonny. Chaos got us where we are. But even in chaos, you need someone to guide you or take control. And that's why we've arranged everything the way we have. And in that plan, you've played your parts perfectly.
Don't get too cocky. This isn't over yet.
The way I see it, it's up to me how long we drag this out. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
You may have won this time, Mick, but someone will come along and crush you too.
Maybe. But you know what, Sonny? I'm gonna enjoy this while I can. Then what will be, will be.
That sounds nice. But why do I get the feeling you're just lying to yourself?
Sonny, I don't need the psycho talk. There's nothing to decipher here. I saw the chance, and I took it. And here we are. I've got the famous chicken police in my hands.
Is that such a big deal?
For the city, it is. If you fail, the police department fails in the eyes of the citizens. For good.
But if the city's in total chaos, what are you gonna feed on, Mick?
We've got a plan, Sonny. Don't you worry about us.
Oh, I'm sure there's a plan. But it's not your plan. If we're gonna die anyhow, why don't you tell us who's behind all this?
Maybe there is somebody behind me. Ooh, ooh. But just don't worry yourself, Sonny. I'll be the one laughing in the end.
Well, I'm sure your master will have a word or two to say about that. Is there no one who matters to you, Mick? Somebody who's gonna get hurt if everything goes to hell.
What do you mean?
You may be a lowlife, but even you have a family, right?
What's that got to do with anything? You trying to make a fool out of me?
It's a simple question, Mick. Is there really no one who matters to you?
You know what, chicken? Why not? Why can't I tell you? Yes, there was someone who mattered. She was my everything.
What happened?
She's dead. Shot dead in a raid. They thought I was there, but it was just her.
By us? The police?
Yeah, Sonny. It was you.
So you blame us for the loss of your loved one?
No, Sonny. I'm more intelligent than that. I know she's dead because of me. She was there because of me, and she died because of what I do. You were just a tool of fate. And I should have been there instead of her.
So you're gonna keep chasing this madness until you end up like her?
No, I'm not the suicidal type. I just have nothing to lose. Maybe you can understand that.
I have something to lose, Mick. I've got friends. I got a partner.
Good for you, sonny boy. Good for you. But unfortunately, the plan can't be stopped, and one of the cornerstones of that plan is you. The chicken police and the legend you represent.
You can still get out, Mick. Whoever's behind this will crush you too when they don't need you anymore.
If they do, at least it was my choice.
You still have a choice, Mick. Choose life.
You fucking numpty. We're two of a kind, sonny. Two animals who lost everything.
Maybe, but you chose the path of destruction. I didn't.
Didn't you? Don't you destroy everything and everyone around you?
You know, Mick, a few days ago I might have said yes. But now, I don't feel that way. To be honest, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in peace. What about you?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who's going to experience that, my friend. My time has not yet come.
Are you sure about that? You see? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, enough. This is giving me a headache. What's your final word, Mick? What's the end of all this?
The plan is unstoppable, sonny. Lady Kayla marries the king. The wedding will be a surprise, but perfectly legal. From then on, Lady Kayla will not only be an advisor, she will own the king. Perhaps even the Council of 12.
Come on, even she wouldn't do that.
That woman is the devil, chickens. I'm a Girl Scout compared to her. But fortunately, her plan coincides with ours, so I have much to gain from our alliance.
I knew this wasn't your idea.
There was more of me in that than you'd think. But my role now was only to stall and lead you astray while Lady Kayla sorted everything else out.
So you've been doing all the dirty work.
It wasn't that hard. In fact, nothing was easier than to lure you through the city until the time was just right to make our move. You did what you had to do. And even if anyone knows you're here, the police won't be searching the Hive for your bodies, because if a bunch of cops march in here, the city will go up in flames.
And they wouldn't find anything anyway, because we'd be a can of meat.
You got that right, sonny boy. In the can. The circle's closing. End of story. There'll be another one. But you two won't be the main heroes anymore. You'll be chum.
Well, at least we had a great ride, right, boss?
You bet, Marty. We had a great ride. Now, time to wrap this up. Marty, where are we?
Don't you remember, Sonny? This is that night.
Oh no. Please, don't.
It's hard to forget, isn't it? The bloody New Year's Eve.
How the hell did we get here? And why?
I don't know, Sonny, but since we're here...
Yeah, let's do what we have to do.
Take the glory. You go first. You know, I was pretty green at the time.
Yeah, you were.